It has been a long 2 days. So I'm home alone, and I kind of freak out when I'm home alone sometimes. So in order to not freak out, I figured I'd talk to a camera. I'm not crazy, I swear. So Steven left for basic training on the 24th. I got to see him a little bit on the 23rd. On the 24th, me and his mom went up to MEPS. We got to see him a little bit. And that was really difficult because I had to really live in the moment, because every second I thought, this is the last time, or oh my god, like he's gonna be gone for so long, this would happen. So, I did this a lot, but like I would like lean my head against his arm and just kind of hold onto his arm, and every second of that I was trying so hard not to cry. And I had just focus on, hey, Steven's here, Steven's right here, you know. In this moment, he's not going anywhere, so just like enjoy it while you can. Yeah, it's really hard. He would get up and he went and he did his thing, and then we would sign to each other like a little bit, like I miss you, I love you. Like, you know, I think he was being sworn in. I need to learn more military stuff because I don't want to offend anyone or anything about not knowing certain things, but I think it's called a commander. I feel so bad for not knowing, but I've never known anything about the military. I've never thought about it until Steven's done it. It was like the first time I felt like, wow, like I know I've been proud of him because he's like my boyfriend, and yeah, I'm proud of what he's been doing and his choices and everything and how he handles things, but like for the military stuff, it was like first I was like, oh my god, like he's amazing. Like I'm really proud of this kid. And I'm really proud to be his girlfriend. Yeah, I've never experienced anything like that before. I mean, but yeah, I could tell he was excited, and that's one reason why I try not to cry, because I wanted him to stay excited. But I don't think anything could take away his excitement, so it was okay. I was walking past him to go outside the door. We just kind of like locked eyes, but I had to look away because I didn't want to cry. And then when he came out and hugged us, like he hugged me and his mom like back and forth a bunch of times, and I actually kept it together, but then his mom started crying, and me and Steven both lost it then. It felt more real. I didn't want to let him go, but I did. He walked away, like I couldn't help it, like I just reached out for him. Like I'm a deeply sensitive person. Like I wear my heart on my sleeve. I know exactly how I feel, and I feel really passionately. If I have pain, it's really bad pain. If I feel love, it's really strong love. If I have friends or really close friends, I don't do well with like, oh yeah, they're kind of my friend. It's all really deep and passionate for me. Like all in or all out kind of thing. And when I'm scared, I'm really scared. There's something, I don't even know how to explain it, but there's something so like protective and like about him, and it's like if I'm with him, like I don't have that dreading scary feeling that I didn't even realize I had. Like I don't know what it is. When he left, this is not something I can't tell him, but when he left, I have that dreading feeling again, and I have to learn to give that away on my own, because if I'm gonna be with him with this whole army thing, I gotta be happy and strong with just myself. I've been keeping myself really busy. I've been signing up for classes and everything like that. Right now, like I refuse to be like just depressed, just sitting around laying in bed like missing someone. Like no, I'm gonna talk or write or do something. But this is so stupid and cheesy, but I don't care. It's the truth, so I'm just gonna say it. I had talked to him on the 24th, but then waking up on the 25th, I knew there'd be no good morning text, no anything for the entire day. An entire couple months, but I'm not getting there. I had a dream that I was in the car with him just like normal, and I was asking him how basic training was going, and he's like, oh, it's going pretty good. You were just like talking and playing music on the phone just like we normally do. And then I woke up and I was like sleeping with his jacket, and it smelled like him, and it's just hard knowing like you're not gonna see or talk to someone that gives you so much happiness and makes you feel so good and that you love so much. I also know he's not going through this right now. He's focused, he's excited, and he's not crying like I am. So it's like I try to think about that. I try to think, okay, Steven's fine, so you need to be fine too. But I'm just so sensitive. I need to figure out what all this army stuff means. Like red phase, white phase. Like I don't know, and I feel so bad for not knowing. He's visiting his family and me while he's basic training, which is waking up real early. Like right now he's probably still doing paperwork and signing in and all that shiznit. Getting shots, getting his uniform. He got in the car and he was all emotional, and me and his mom could see him doing like this, like me, and like, okay, can we go now? Can we hurry this up? Because it was emotional for him. I was crying a little bit, but I tried to keep it together. But then as soon as he drove away, I knew he wouldn't be able to see us even if he was looking back. I broke down crying, and his mom just hugged me and just like, it's okay. I don't know, I just miss like talking to him like the other day. It's like I used to, whenever he was here, it's like I would forget to text him, and also remember like, oh, gotta text Steven, like, oh, maybe he texted me, and so I would run up and get my phone, and I've had those moments where I'm like, gotta text Steven, and I'm like, wait, no I don't. I don't even use my phone anymore. It's just weird. Like, I'm not saying that my whole entire life revolves around Steven. It doesn't, but my heart does right now. This is the first time I've really sat down and really thought it through. 24th, like the day he left, whenever I went to Anna's and I came home, like I was still like crying. I cried like probably like 15 times, but I kept doing things, so I'm not like a pathetic depressing person. I'm not a lazy depressing person. I'm heartbroken like this is probably the most hard worker version of Courtney there's ever been. But I'm not worried about if I can do this. Like I can wait for him. I have no problem with that. I waited. I knew that there was someone that I would fall in love with and that would fall in love with me. I never gave out my heart to anyone because I could just tell by the character. I'm like, this is not the person I'm going to give my heart to. And then the second I met Steven, I'm like, there he is. I wouldn't even give him my heart. He just kind of took it like piece by piece. I'm just like, it was scary. I remember I called my mom crying and I called Anna crying, and I'm like, I'm scared he's going to take my heart away from me and I can't get it back. Another thing I can't tell him is that I keep getting these doubts, not from me, but for him. Like, he's out there, you know, living his life without me and doing all this stuff. Like, what if he comes back and he thinks I'm too clingy, or I'm still an insecure person, so it's like I still get that, but I'm pushing my thoughts aside, and I'm just gonna write him exactly how I feel anyway, because it's, you know, it's still a risk for me. Like putting myself out there, it's still a risk. I don't know what he's going through. I don't know who he's with. I don't know what he's experiencing. So I'm just gonna keep loving him the same, and hopefully that's what he wants. You know, I probably should just show him this video because he'll understand me so much more, because I'm just saying everything that I'm thinking about it. But no. Ty's dad was in the Army Ranger and he was gone for a year. Like, I feel like if he was gone for a year, I'd still stay with him. Like I'm not lying when I say I really love this guy and I really want to spend the rest of my life with him. Like I don't understand why people would break up. If they really love each other, like why would they break up just because there's distance for a while whenever you can have there forever, you know? Like I don't get it, but that's just me. I wonder if he knows, like, what I'm going through just to be with him. Like I wonder if he knows how like painful it is for me. He has to. He can't not. He has to know. I love him so much. It like hurts. It's like His mom and I have been texting every day, checking up on each other. It's freaking cute. And this is only the 26th. This is only like the second day. I got panicky, like thinking about like I'm gonna go so long without him. And it's not like if I'm gonna wait for him, I am. It's how will I wait for him. It's like, how am I gonna do it? I'll figure it out. I'm gonna do it, but it's just like how. That's what gets to me, is I don't know how I'm gonna deal with it. I'm just gonna focus hard on school. Like his mom's doing. His mom's focusing hard on school. She's doing amazing. Maybe his mom are just so smart. I'm like, what the? I want good grades.